Hey guys. Today we're going to be talking about 10 things that we
all do at school.
Yeah, admit that you all do at school.
If you've done any of these things,
comment below, like over there,
subscribe,
and give it a thumbs up.
Okay, number one.
Number one, that you're sitting at a desk and you're like, teacher's talking, and then you put your hands under the desk and you've just touched so much chewing gum.
It's disgusting.
And like, especially if you get like one that's from like last lesson, and it like
so you're like ready for you to touch it, and like,
and then or you get it, you're like, you cross your legs and then it will like stick to your like trousers, and you'll have to like get a ruler and like flip it off.
And everyone's just like, what's that? And you're like,
chewing gum.
Toothpaste. Sorry. Okay, number two.
When you're in an exam or a test, but basically when you're in a big hall, and then someone like coughs, like they actually generally need a cough. I've coughed. I've followed the crowd.
Yes.
And you're just like and then someone like right at the back will
it'll be like a little pattern, because some will be low, some will be high. It'll be like a little tune. You can make a song out of it.
It'll be like and then it'll be like and then someone will pretend to sneeze.
And they'll be like,
admit
for fun.
Number three.
The crush wink.
Oh God. When you're walking like to another lesson, and then your crush like walks past and you're to your best friend, you're like touch him,
you'd be like yeah. You just do the little wink or like
the little like the eyebrow like movement.
The little crush,
like
yeah, and then your friend will look round
but then everyone will be like number four. It's four now. When you really awkwardly, when you put your hand up and you're like, yes mum, you're like, I just called you mum.
Or you'll try and ask them something and you'll be like, miss.
And you're like, I've called a teacher dad before.
Yes, I've called every teacher mum, really.
Yeah. You go bright red and you're just like, you're not my mum.
Yeah.
And you're not my dad either.
How do I even know you?
Number five, when you get really bored and
you just draw on your hands.
Yeah, you just like
maybe up your arm a little bit, and
yeah. Sometimes you just
sometimes you get friends to sign your hand because you're that bored.
Yeah, just
draw a little heart in the corner, pretend it's a tattoo. You know.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm gonna get this tattoo right here.
Yes.
It's gonna be when I'm older. Number six, when you're more bored. This is basically being bored.
Just bored.
You swing on your chair and you're like that, and then you have and then you have like a mini heart attack. Like you're like, oh my God, I
try and lean back.
You're leaning back and you're like, and then you die inside.
Then you pretend nothing's happened.
When you are not listening to a question and you're like, I know you're drawing on your hands, or
maybe drawing on your hands or looking at the clock.
Just looking around at the posters. And then she'll go, yes, Charlotte.
What is this answer?
I'll be like,
I agree.
And then I'll be like, you weren't listening, were you? No.
Or maybe when you're sitting at the back and then you get asked a question, everyone looks behind.
Yeah, just like,
and if you don't know the answer, it's just really awkward because you don't know what to say. I don't know, or you'll make a really stupid guess.
And they'll be like, no, you're wrong.
You'll go bright red, it's like a tomato.
Number 8. Basically, when you walk into your next lesson, or you're walking to get like a book at the front of the classroom, and you stack on the way back.
We've all stacked at one point.
And then you just like sat and just like... and then everyone just like, there's this one person just like, you just stacked. Number 9.
When you look around and you'll just be like looking, you just like look around and someone will be staring at you, like, and I'll look and I'm like, give them an awkward smile, you know, yeah. Or you might like sneak in and catch someone picking their nose, like,
yeah, like just give them a little
look around for gold, you know.
Dig around.
And it's very awkward because, you know,
and you can't help staring at them. Like, you look at them and you're just like, what?
Maybe
and then
you
you try to get back, and then you're just like,
it's not nice. And our last thing, number 10.
When you're doing your work, you look up your clock and it's 10:30. You've only just basically started your lesson, the end of your first lesson, and you just like look up your clock and then just like do your work, look at that, which feels like it's gone like for 5 billion hours. It's 5 minutes. So yeah, if you've done anything in this 10 things you do at school,
which you probably have done all of them, let's be honest.
Everyone's done them.
Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, rate, and
Thumbs up, which basically is a like, basically.
right.